Hi there, my beautiful Virgo Libra. Welcome into your blessing reading. So we're going to take a look at what is the next big blessing, like tiny little blessings, so many blessings, whatever you need to know about blessings coming in. And we are going to pull some advice as well at the end to see how you can attract them a little bit faster, and some timing. Okay, so let's see here. What do we got? What do we got for my Virgo Libras? What is the blessing coming in? All right, so we have clarity over here, and then we have career and forgiveness. So with these two put together, I would say these are two different blessings. But I can see how these two can kind of come back together. So with career and forgiveness here, one of the messages that is coming through is almost like you forgiving yourself for not doing something for so long and then finally being able to do that. Another thing that I'm getting is you finally getting the courage to overcome fear and to go in a certain direction that you have been avoiding for a little while. Also forgiving yourself for mistakes, that kind of thing. But another thing, of course, we can see this forgiveness has forgiving someone, and that is a blessing because the past will no longer be holding you back and pushing you down and that kind of thing. And then with the clarity here at the bottom of the deck, then there's clearly this feeling of like you seeing a path ahead. You seeing a clarity of the path ahead and knowing exactly which next step to take, what to do, and all of those beautiful things. So let's see what else we got. And it's interesting that we keep on getting two cards. So I do feel like these are two blessings. I mean, here it is supposed to be two cards, but okay, whatever. We have a successful career, happy working environment, pay raises and promotions. And then with the number 8 could be relevant. And then we have 34 with insight, opens the third eye to strengthen intuition. So I really get this feeling. We have protection here as well, strong protective magic for the family and the home. I really get that there are two distinct blessings coming through. So one of them is definitely related with your career. Your career is getting some sort of advancement, is getting some sort of perhaps a new opportunity as well. That is going to allow you to be more stable financially, something like that. And even here with like the arrow, it's like there's a path forward that is rising, right? The thing that is interesting with this arrow is that it's kind of pointing to the past, right? So it could be that you may have to take a step back for you to actually rise. So let's say that you were interested in investing in new products, investing in new things. It could be that you may have to take a step back and maybe rephrase some products, reshape some business strategies. It's like you may have to take a step back for things to level up. And then when things level up, you're actually able to start some new products. So I hope that makes sense. Let me just charge the computer real quick. There you go. And then with this forgiveness and insight, I feel like there is this clarity on what happened in the past. I feel like there is clarity around why something that didn't work actually worked. Or why something that didn't work actually happened. Because especially with this protection, it's almost like now you're seeing how everything, and we have this big circle with the arrows, right? And it's almost like your guys were always having your back. They were protecting you from every single corner. There was no open end, right? Every single corner was protected. And so something not working was protecting you. Something being delayed was protecting you. Let's say a relationship didn't work. And you've been really hard on yourself or didn't forgive that person, whatever the case may be. I feel like now you're understanding that maybe that person wasn't ready for a relationship, that they were immature, that they needed to grow. Maybe the blessing actually comes in the shape, and as I say that, I see the King of Cups. Maybe this blessing comes in the shape of a new person. And now you understand why that other relationship couldn't work, right? I feel like you're getting some clarity on what happened in the past, and things are becoming a lot easier to deal with. Your past is becoming a lot easier to deal with. That's really nice. Let's see here. We have the Knight of Wands. We have cards going crazy, but we have Knight of Wands. We have the 5 of Cups. We also have the Three of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles with the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So, again, I feel like this is kind of all related. First of all, I definitely see a couple of things here. If something didn't work and you're blaming yourself, especially in your career, you're blaming yourself because you should have done that, you could have done that, and you're thinking of so many things that you could have done to fix things, it wouldn't work. It just wasn't going to work. Okay, so if you're blaming yourself for that, there are things that are divinely protected, divinely guided, and there are also things related with divine timing, okay? So don't be too harsh on yourself because you did what you could at the time and it just wasn't going to work, okay? And in fact, by that not working, you're able to redirect your focus and work on other things. And now with this Eight of Pentacles, you're working on something new or in something else that allows you to expand and to grow. And that previous product wasn't going to be it, okay? If this forgiveness portion, it is about love, I feel like it had a little bit of the same effect because whether we are aware of it or not, when we're single, we kind of have a little bit more time for work. We know, we can tend to be a little bit of workaholics because we don't have the thing of, oh, I have a partner to consider, I have a future family to build, I have stuff to create boundaries and to create structure around. So we can more easily slip into overworking, and you do have that Virgo side. So maybe this not working allowed you to invest all of your time and efforts into this Eight of Pentacles, into what you're working on right now, right? So I feel like everything had its purpose. Everything had a blessing already in it, but it was a faraway blessing and it was a blessing in disguise. So I feel like this reading is essentially saying that the blessings are coming in. It's not necessarily new. The consequences of it are going to be new. There's healing, there's success and recognition and money, all of those beautiful things. But it comes from something that, like, the blessing has already started for so long ago. It started when this didn't work out. It started when you started that product, when you went through that business strategy, and now you gotta reframe it a little bit and move forward. And the success will come to you, okay? So essentially, your blessings here is healing, a successful career that is coming to you, and all of this is possible because of things that didn't work, okay? So if you're being really hard on yourself because you screw things up, you didn't. You absolutely did not, okay? So let's get you here a couple of cards for advice to help you get these blessings a bit faster. We have Speak Up over here. We have External Factors, and we have Look Around, there's something you're not saying. So with this, there's something you're not seeing. I feel like this is definitely talking about the other possibilities, about perspective here when it comes to that other situation, perspective here when it comes to something that has failed. You can revive it, okay? With the Speak Up, if there is any sort of like closure conversation that you need to have, please have it. That is going to help you heal a lot faster, okay? Even if that closure that you're getting it through a letter that you never send, it's just a letter in your notebook, but a letter can maybe help you kind of put all of those things out and release them, let them go, okay? Then with these external factors, I feel like it is important for, I feel like a piece of advice that is coming through that can have a big key is not necessarily asking for other people's advice and all of that, but maybe reading books about, for example, business strategy, reading books about marketing, maybe going to some workshops, whatever you can kind of, I don't know, just absorb from other people that have already did what you want to do. That have already done what you want to do, that can really help, okay? And it can help push this a little bit further, all right? Because maybe you're thinking that you have to change it all, and by going through those workshops or listening to those people, you understand that you're actually not that far away from your goal than you think you are, okay? So with that being said, let's get here some timing for you. Alrighty. We have in a couple of years, we have 14. We have now, and this is interesting, we also have the 6th. So the 6th and the 14th of a month could be relevant. Maybe of Scorpio season, okay? But a Scorpio could be significant here. Scorpio season could be significant here. This, in a couple of years, I see it the other way around. A couple of years ago, I feel like you may have started, something may have happened a couple of years ago, and now you're understanding why that didn't work a couple of years ago. The importance of what you started a couple of years ago, right? If it was a business, for example, the way that you were starting that business, maybe it was the right one, and you may need to go back to that strategy. Maybe something that has failed a couple of years ago, whatever applies, okay? But I feel like a couple of years ago, something may have happened, and that was the answer for what you're going through right now and for the path ahead for your successful career and for you to heal this, okay? Maybe a relationship that ended a couple of years ago now reveals so much about the person that you're with, right? And that could work because now you found the one. Who knows, okay? But definitely have a look. Don't be afraid to look within and to reflect a little bit, to introspect. That can give you a lot of that clarity that we were talking about and healing, okay? But yeah, so I really hope this helped. This was a very different blessings reading. But I hope it helped and resonated. I hope you're excited about this. Definitely comment down below to claim these blessings. And don't forget to smash like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested in cusp readings, weekly messages, short readings, spiritual guidance, twin flame, whatever you're interested in, extra content is on Patreon. You can find that in the description box below, as well with my private readings, merch, and my decks. This right here is one of my decks, so if you're interested, definitely go check it out. But that is it. So thank you so much for being here. I love you very much. I wish you the best, and hopefully we'll talk very, very soon. Bye-bye.